As we grow older, simple things that once felt easy can quietly become challenges. Maybe it is getting up from a chair without holding on. Maybe it is keeping your balance while walking across a room. Falls are now the leading cause of injury among adults over 65, and they can change life in an instant. But here is the good news. Small changes to your daily diet can protect your strength, sharpen your mind, and help you stay independent longer. In today's video, we will explore 5 powerful foods that support balance, brain clarity, and strong muscles. These are easy, natural choices you can start using right away. If you find this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to Nutrition for Seniors, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on simple science-backed tips for healthy aging. Now let's explore the 5 foods that can make a real difference. 1. Carrots, a simple root that protects more than your vision. Have you ever paused to think about how something as simple as a carrot could help keep you independent? Imagine holding your grandchild's hand as you walk through a park or driving yourself to the grocery store without worrying about your eyesight or your balance. These little moments mean the world, especially as we age. Carrots, those familiar bright orange roots sitting quietly in your kitchen, are more than just a crunchy snack. They are quiet defenders of your freedom and your daily joys, packed with beta-carotene, a nutrient your body converts into vitamin A. Carrots support one of your most precious abilities, clear, sharp vision. As we grow older, the risk of age-related macular degeneration becomes very real. This condition can slowly take away the ability to see faces red or even navigate safely through your home. Studies have shown that a diet rich in beta-carotene can slow the progression of this vision loss, helping you maintain not just sight, but confidence and connection. But carrots do not stop at protecting your eyes. Their natural antioxidants go deeper, offering protection to your nerves and the tiny blood vessels that serve your legs and feet. Why does this matter? Because your ability to stay balanced and steady depends on 2 things working together: physical strength and quick, clear communication between your brain and body. Strong muscles mean little if the signals telling them when and how to move are slow or unclear. Carrots help keep both systems healthy and responsive. Think about how often we take these things for granted. Standing up from a chair, walking across a room, reaching for something on a high shelf. These everyday actions rely on coordination and balance, things that can fade silently over time if we are not careful. By simply including carrots in your meals, you are making a small but powerful choice to defend your independence and the ease of your daily movements. You do not need fancy recipes or expensive ingredients. A handful of baby carrots as a snack, some roasted carrots with dinner, or even adding shredded carrots to a salad can all make a difference. It is about consistency and giving your body the tools it needs to stay resilient. If you find this helpful or inspiring, type "great" in the comments. I would love to hear if carrots are already part of your meals, or if you are thinking about adding them after today's video. Sharing your thoughts not only helps me, but also supports others in our community who are on the same journey toward healthy aging. Now let's move on to another humble vegetable that holds powerful secrets for your health. 2. Broccoli, the green guardian of strength and clarity. Do you remember a time when standing up, walking across the room, or climbing a few stairs felt effortless? As the years pass, these simple actions can quietly become challenges. But what if a humble green vegetable sitting in your fridge could help you reclaim that strength and steadiness? Let me tell you about broccoli. It might not be the most exciting thing on your dinner plate, but this modest vegetable works like a quiet guardian, protecting the very systems that keep you moving and thinking clearly each day. Broccoli is not just a vegetable. It is nature's way of giving your body backup as time gently takes its toll. One of the most remarkable things about broccoli is a special compound called sulforaphane. You might not have heard of it, but it plays a powerful role in fighting inflammation. And chronic inflammation is not just about discomfort. It is a slow, silent force that can damage your heart, bones, memory, and even the grip strength in your hands. Sulforaphane helps stop this damage before it has a chance to build up. It also boosts your body's natural detox systems, helping your cells stay clean and strong. But the benefits of broccoli go even deeper. It provides vitamin K, calcium, and antioxidants, nutrients that your bones and arteries depend on every day. When you nourish your bones, you lower your chances of fractures. When your arteries stay flexible and clear, your heart does not have to work as hard to pump blood. This all adds up to one thing: freedom to move with less pain and more confidence. Broccoli's gifts do not end there. It also supports the circulation to your lower limbs. If you have ever felt cramping, swelling, or a heavy sensation in your legs and feet, poor blood flow might be to blame. Broccoli can help ease those troubles, especially if you are managing conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. Better circulation means fewer aches, more stability, and legs that feel ready for the day. Here is something most people overlook. How you prepare broccoli makes a world of difference. Tossing it into a pot of boiling water might seem easy, but that method can strip away much of its powerful compounds. Instead, try light steaming for just a few minutes. This keeps the sulforaphane and antioxidants intact, so your body gets the full benefit. Each cup of steamed broccoli is more than just a side dish. It is a small, intentional act of self-care. By choosing broccoli, you are choosing strength, independence, and a future where you can keep doing the things you love. If you found this story helpful, or if broccoli is already a part of your meals, type "great" in the comments below. I always enjoy hearing your experiences, and your words might inspire someone else in our community to make positive changes too. Now let's move on to another green hero that works quietly to support your energy, clarity, and mobility. 3. Spinach, the leafy green that keeps you strong, steady, and sharp. Have you ever noticed how some days you feel full of energy and clear-headed, while other days, even simple tasks feel like a challenge? What if I told you that a handful of fresh spinach could help tilt the balance in your favor more often? Spinach may look like just another leafy green, but inside each tender leaf lies a quiet powerhouse, working to support your energy, clarity, and movement, especially after 61. For those of us who want to keep our independence, stay sharp, and move through life with confidence, spinach is more than food. It is a natural ally. One of the greatest gifts spinach offers is its natural nitrates. As we age, our circulation tends to slow. Reflexes dull. Thinking clearly takes more effort, and our legs may not feel as steady as they once did. Natural nitrates in spinach help relax and widen your blood vessels, improving blood flow to your muscles and your brain. This can lead to better oxygen delivery, giving your legs more strength and your mind more clarity. Even walking across the room or standing up from a chair can feel easier and more secure. But that is just the beginning. Spinach is also rich in lutein and folate, 2 nutrients directly linked to mental sharpness. People who regularly eat lutein-rich foods tend to show better memory, quicker thinking, and fewer signs of cognitive decline. Lutein is even stored in your brain tissue, helping preserve the sharpness and speed of your thoughts. And let's not forget your vision. As the years pass, protecting your eyesight becomes just as important as protecting your strength. Spinach provides both lutein and zeaxanthin nutrients that support the health of your macula, the central part of your retina responsible for clear, detailed vision. These nutrients help you maintain the ability to read, drive, recognize faces, and navigate a room confidently. Cooking spinach the right way helps you get the most from its nutrients. Light sautéing with a small splash of olive oil makes it easy to digest while keeping the key vitamins intact. You can also toss fresh spinach into a smoothie. Just be careful not to overcook it, as high heat can break down the very nutrients you are trying to absorb. Including spinach in your daily meals is not about chasing a superfood fad. It is a small, thoughtful habit that can lead to major benefits over time. Every bite supports your energy, clarity, mobility, and vision, the very things that keep you engaged with the world and the people you love. If you have already made spinach a regular part of your diet or feel inspired to start today, type "great" in the comments. Your experience might encourage someone else watching this video to take that first step toward better health. Now let's talk about a common vegetable that, despite its popularity, might be quietly working against your strength and balance. 4. White potatoes, the comfort food that might quietly undermine your strength. Do you ever think back to family dinners where a warm dish of mashed potatoes brought everyone together? That comforting taste is hard to forget. But while white potatoes have been a beloved part of American meals for generations, they may not be the best friend to your body as you grow older. White potatoes break down quickly into simple sugars. This causes sharp spikes in blood sugar, which can feel harmless in the moment, maybe even give you a short burst of energy. But beneath the surface, those surges start doing quiet damage. Over time, repeated blood sugar spikes lead to inflammation in your blood vessels. For someone over 60, when circulation is already more delicate, that inflammation can cause serious problems. Poor blood flow does more than just slow healing. It can dull your sense of touch and drain strength from your legs and feet. Actions that once felt automatic, rising from a chair, Steadying yourself on the stairs can suddenly require extra effort. When arteries stiffen, a condition called arteriosclerosis, the heart has to work harder just to keep the blood moving. You might notice cold feet cramping in the calves, numbness, or a feeling of heaviness in your legs. By the end of the day, these changes do not happen all at once. It is a slow, steady erosion that can catch you off guard. You might find yourself hesitating at the top of the stairs or feeling a slight wobble when walking across a room. These small signs can add up to bigger risks. Falls are already the leading cause of injury for adults over 65. Weakness and poor circulation only increase the odds. The danger does not just come from the potato itself. It is also how we often prepare it. Mashed potatoes with butter and cream, baked potatoes loaded with sour cream and cheese, or crispy fries with extra salt. All of these add fats and sodium that can strain your heart and increase blood pressure. They can also interfere with medications you might be taking for diabetes, heart disease, or blood pressure control. Now, does this mean you have to give up potatoes completely? Not necessarily, but it is wise to enjoy them only occasionally and to be mindful of portions and toppings. Better yet, swap them out for more nutrient-dense options. Sweet potatoes, for example, are rich in antioxidants that support vision, brain function, and immune health. They provide the comfort of potatoes without the sharp blood sugar spikes and inflammation. Making small changes like this does not mean sacrificing the foods you love. It means choosing meals that work with your body, helping you stay strong, steady, and independent longer. If you found this information helpful or eye-opening, type "great" in the comments below. I would love to know if you have already started swapping white potatoes for healthier options, or if this video has given you something new to think about. Your story could inspire someone else watching today. Now let's continue and discuss another vegetable that, while it may seem healthy, might actually be adding to your aches and challenges. 5. Eggplant, the beautiful vegetable that may quietly be adding to your discomfort. Have you ever picked up a shiny, deep purple eggplant at the grocery store, thinking it was a healthy choice? It looks fresh, it feels light, and it has that familiar place in recipes passed down through the years. But sometimes what seems harmless can carry hidden challenges. Eggplant belongs to a family of plants called nightshades. While nightshades include many nutritious vegetables, they also produce a natural chemical called solanine. For the plant, solanine is a form of protection. But for some people, especially as we grow older, it can quietly stir up problems, particularly in the areas we already feel most vulnerable. If you sometimes wake up with stiff knees, achy joints, or muscles that take longer to loosen, solanine might be playing a role. In small amounts, it can promote low-grade inflammation. This can affect your joints, muscles, and even the nerves that help you move smoothly and confidently. You may notice swelling tightness or a nagging ache in your legs that seems to last longer than it used to. For many seniors, mobility is not just about strength, it is about coordination and balance. Inflammation in the lower body can slow blood flow and disrupt the communication between your brain and muscles. Movements that once felt simple, stepping off a curb, climbing stairs, or reaching for something on a shelf, can become cautious and effortful. Now, eating eggplant once in a while might not cause a dramatic reaction, but when it becomes a regular part of your diet, that mild inflammation can build up over time. You might not even notice the change at first: a bit more stiffness in the morning, a slight hesitation when standing up. But these little signs can slowly add up. For people already managing arthritis, nerve pain, or muscle tightness, solanine can make the challenges even harder. And here is something many do not realize. Cooking eggplant does not remove the risk. Whether you roast it, grill it, or add it to a stew, solanine remains active. Of course, some people eat eggplant their whole lives without noticeable problems. But our bodies change with age. What felt harmless at 30 may begin to chip away at our comfort and balance at 65 or 70. By paying attention to how your body responds to certain foods, you give yourself the power to make smarter choices. You have better options. There are plenty of colorful, nutrient-rich vegetables that can nourish your nerves, support your balance, and reduce inflammation rather than add to it. Swapping out eggplant for these choices is not about restriction. It is about protecting your freedom to move, to stay steady on your feet, and to live fully without hesitation. If this information resonates with you, or you have ever noticed changes after eating eggplant, type "great" in the comments below. Sharing your experience might help someone else who is facing the same struggles. Now let's move to another common vegetable that, while often praised for its crunch and color, may not be the ally your body needs as you grow older. 6. Green bell peppers, the colorful crunch that might be quietly challenging. Your balance. Have you ever added a handful of crisp green bell peppers to a salad or stir fry, thinking you were making a healthy choice? Their fresh crunch and bright color seem like the perfect way to brighten a meal, but sometimes even the foods that seem best for us can come with hidden concerns. Green bell peppers belong to the nightshade family, just like eggplant. This family of plants naturally produces substances called lectins. In the plant world, lectins help defend against pests. In our bodies, though, they can cause trouble, especially as we age. Lectins can stick to the lining of the gut. Over time, this can disrupt digestion and prevent the absorption of key nutrients. For younger people with strong digestion, this might not pose much of a problem. But for those of us over 60, when digestion slows and the immune system becomes more sensitive, lectins can quietly spark low-level inflammation. That inflammation does not always announce itself loudly. It might show up as tight ankles in the morning, tingling toes, or a slight unsteadiness when standing quickly. These early signs are easy to overlook, but over time they can build into something more serious. Chronic inflammation can weaken your lower body, reduce circulation to your legs and feet, and make it harder to maintain balance, as muscle strength fades and sensory feedback grows weaker. Simple actions like walking across the room or standing up from a chair can become more effortful. You might even start to hesitate, fearing a stumble or fall. And as many know, falls are a leading cause of injury for older adults, not from one big accident, but often from small, unnoticed changes that add up over time. Cooking green bell peppers can reduce some lectins, but not enough to remove the risk completely. And compared to their ripened cousins, red, orange, and yellow bell peppers, green peppers fall short in other ways too. They contain fewer antioxidants and offer less protection for your cells. So while they may add color and crunch, they do not provide the same level of support your body needs for healthy aging. Of course, not everyone will feel the effects of lectins strongly. Some people enjoy green bell peppers for years without issue. But for those managing arthritis, digestion problems, or circulation concerns, removing green peppers from the regular diet can be a simple, smart step toward feeling better. Choosing which vegetables to embrace and which to avoid is not always easy, but every thoughtful choice adds up. By removing foods that contribute to inflammation and replacing them with nutrient-dense supportive options, you give your body the best chance to stay strong, steady, and independent. If this information has given you something to consider, or if you have already noticed changes after eating green bell peppers, type "great" in the comments below. Sharing your story can encourage others who may be facing similar challenges. Now let's wrap up with a quick review of the best choices you can make today to protect your strength, clarity, and balance for the years ahead. If any part of today's journey spoke to you, or if you are feeling inspired to take simple steps toward protecting your strength and independence, type "good" in the comments below. That single word can symbolize your commitment to better health for yourself and for those you love. Let's remind each other that even small changes can lead to a good, strong future. Today we explored how everyday foods can quietly shape your future. Carrots protect your vision and coordination. Broccoli strengthens your bones and clears inflammation. Spinach boosts your energy, circulation, and mental clarity. And just as important, avoiding certain foods like white potatoes, eggplant, and green bell peppers can reduce inflammation and help maintain balance, strength, and peace of mind. It is easy to feel overwhelmed by change, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. Choosing just one or two of these positive changes today can set the stage for a stronger, more independent tomorrow. Think of your meals as not just fuel, but as daily acts of self-care, small decisions that say, "I am investing in my future." Your health is a journey worth taking, and you do not have to walk it alone. We are building a community here where every good shared is a reminder that we are in this together. Today we explored how everyday foods can quietly shape your future. Carrots protect your vision and coordination. Broccoli strengthens your bones and clears inflammation. Spinach boosts your energy, circulation, and mental clarity. And just as important, avoiding certain foods like white potatoes, eggplant, and green bell peppers can reduce inflammation and help maintain balance, strength, and peace of mind. It is easy to feel overwhelmed by change, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. Choosing just one or two of these positive changes today can set the stage for a stronger, more independent tomorrow. Think of your meals as not just fuel, but as daily acts of self-care, small decisions that say, "I am investing in my future." Your health is a journey worth taking, and you do not have to walk it alone. We are building a community here where every good shared is a reminder that we are in this together.